Welcome back to another video, guys. And in today's video we're going to I'm going to be showing you a few beginner, like, not really tips, but some things that come to see that most beginners don't really know, or don't really know what to do or how to do or what things are. So I'm just going to be helping those beginners out. And if you're not a beginner, then well, watch anyways, because it's probably gonna be entertaining. Anyways, so I think we'll get right to it, to showing you what the beginning items, like the surrounding items, are. So if like a tutorial that tells you you need to go get some flint, well, where you can find flint is scattered on the ground like this. And this is flint. You can find it around rocks, which are these big things here. So if I go to a rock, you see there's some flint beside it, and then the like smaller rocks, that's what the flint is. You can find it in other places, but there's more commonly around rocks. Even if you can't see it, just go up to a rock and it might be there, because it might spawn inside of it. And now next, if it asks you to get some sticks, you can get them from bushes like this, or like ones with flowers. You can either break it by holding down E, and then the sticks will come out, or you can just break it with any weapon. That'll also break it faster. You can get some sticks from that too. Then if you need flax for any recipe, it's the blue flower. And I don't think you'll ever need the purple flowers for much, but there's a lavender flower. Then the other plant is the misty flower. Those are basically all the flowers. And then there's these random cabins here. Some people don't know what these are, but there are chests inside of them. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose is. Not sure if there is one, but they're here. You can dig into them and open the chest, but they don't have much use. Anyway, so this, as I said before, is stone. You just use any one of your pickaxes and you break it, and that's where you can get some stone from. Early game, you just go around mining those. And now the next thing that a lot of beginners get confused is where to get their different ores, because I'm not sure which ones are which, because it doesn't exactly tell you which ones are which. You just sort of have to guess. So let me start out with bronze or copper. This one right here, it's the, let me just take it out so you can see a little bit better. It's the like orangey sort of color, maybe like darker, like light brown, like almost golden brown sort of. It is sort of like a bronze color, honestly, but the blue crystals, that is what the copper is. You can dig and find clusters of it. Alright, yeah, so this is the copper ore here, and if you want to know what pickaxe is required to break it, you just click 3, and this is assuming you already have a pickaxe. You go over to this tool you should have. It's the mine ore tool, and it'll tell you which level you have, and it'll be able to tell you which one you're able to mine. So I have the golden pickaxe, which allows me to mine stone, bronze, iron, silver, and gold, which is basically all of them. But if I didn't have that, and let's say I had the copper pickaxe, it would tell me I could mine iron, copper, and stone, because it basically, whatever pickaxe you have, you can mine the next ore to that, to the one you're using. So copper pickaxe, you can mine iron pickaxe, you can mine gold, and then gold pickaxe can mine everything. Oh no, wait, sorry, before gold there's silver. So iron pickaxe can mine silver, and then silver pickaxe can mine gold. Yeah, so that's basically how the pickaxes work. And then there's the trees here. Now people say, like, to get wood, you can mine the logs that are lying around on the ground here, like these, or you can break trees. But there's two different types of trees. Well, there's sort of three. So there's these normal trees, then there's the small trees, and then there's the these types of trees, like the darker trees. Now there's not much difference between them except for this tree and this tree. So this tree right here, when you break it, you can get apples or peaches from them. Are they plums? I'm not sure. Anyways, and then they drop just 2 logs. And if you break this tree, which takes a little bit longer to break, this one won't have any fruits on it, but it does drop. It drops 3 logs instead of 2, so you get more logs. And you can break the stumps, by the way. And then the smaller trees, like see if we can find one here. There's one over here. Yep. These ones can have plums and apples, and when you break them, I'm pretty sure you also get 2 logs. Yeah, so there's no difference with those ones. And alright. Next off, if you don't have the shop or whatever that you need to buy stuff, you can go over to the fairy tree. If you're wondering where that is, it's spawn really, so it's right here. And there's a little beacon here that says fairy tree. That's where it is. And there's a little shop here for you to use. It's a bit different than the one you can place down, but yeah, this is where you can buy and sell stuff. And okay, next thing is the UI. Is some people don't really know how to handle it much. So if you click, you can click to open it, or toggle it, you can click M, N, B, or V. It doesn't really matter. I just use V because that brings me straight to my inventory, where there's the sorting. You can sort into whatever topic you want. And treasures, these are things like the dragon tears and ruby gemstones and your keys and magic runes, but that's basically all that comes here. And then your money is going to be over here. This is where all your coins are. And then your blueprints are all here, which is basically all the stuff you can build. Alright, but some people don't know where to see what level they are. You gotta go to skills, and this is your character level. So this is what your your level is, and then these are the individual levels for all of your skills. So these are 2 different things, right? Some people don't really know how this works, especially when you're starting out. So basically how it works is, it does sort of explain it. Where does it explain? I thought it did. Well, I guess it doesn't. So for every level of these, like to get 1 level of character level, you need to get 10 levels of any of these. So it could be 1 here, 1, 2 here, or whatever, and 8 here. But it doesn't matter. Just 10 of any of these. Just level 1 of these up 10 times. You could do 1 of them. You could do any of them. It doesn't matter. And then you level up once here, and that's how the skill points work. And when you level up here, you get a life force essence, and this is something you can use to upgrade your hearts or your stamina, which I have max, or your inventory space. Then the map is where you can also see all your quests, ones you've done and ones you have to do. You can also abandon them if you don't want to do them anymore, and you can easily get them back from the quest board. This is also the map. You can go around discovering it. I've almost got the entire thing discovered. Most of it is just on the edges. Then you got the crafting menu. Most of this stuff can use the crafting table to be crafted. And over here, let's just choose something I can craft. Here. Let me just grab some like I don't know, sticks and some wood. Alright, and to craft something like a wooden club, there's a little plus sign here, is when you're able to craft multiple of them, so you can craft 2 at once instead of just 1 at a time. If you need to, for some reason, craft like a lot of arrows or something, then you can just increase the amount. And this tells you how much you're getting, or how much you have in your inventory rather. So if I click one of these, I already have one of them, but if I click like this, I don't have any. And here's your equipment, which is basically your armor. And it also has your emotes, and there's, I think, 6 emote slots, or how many are there? No, there's 5 emote slots, alright? And then there's only 8 emotes you can get, which is kind of weird, but whatever. And something else is, on the top of your screen, you can see there's north, west, east, south, and all that. And then you see those banners. Those are your home banners, or wherever you've placed down your settlements. And I've got quite a few, so there's 2 over here and 2 over here. And that line in the middle is the direction you're going. So you can use that to easily find your way home, because a lot of people get lost easily. And it is pretty easy to get lost, and they just reset. Alright, so I think that covers most of the things. A few things would be like the first things you need to craft, but those come with the tutorial, so I'm pretty sure those are self-explanatory. That, and I guess there's also the premium passes where you can buy stuff, but that's basically basically yeah, there's also the coins here. This is settings for mouse lock, music, sound, which is also very useful. I think the mouse lock is new. Oh, that's right. So you can move your character from whatever direction. This is useful if you go to like photo mode. And a lot of players don't know what photo mode is. You just press P on your keyboard. It gets rid of all the UI elements. That way you can just explore and look around like this. And that's basically what that is. So I guess they did that. That is useful. I like that, right? And so that's basically it. If you guys enjoyed this video, just make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you'd like to see next. If there's any other tips or any other things I missed or any questions you have about the game or whatever, just leave it down in the comments. I'll be sure to respond and maybe make a new video about some more stuff, whatever suggestions you guys have. So yeah, see you in the next one.